How you doing today? I'm just here to share a story, and if you're wondering why I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that's because I got burnt and sunscreen's a scam. I'm just gonna say that. I want to share a story about when fear came into my life, okay? I go to school one day, I'm like, okay, I can't wait to get home and do my thing. You know, when I get like Happy Meals and stuff, I used to sit in that yellow, I don't know what, it's just a yellow old school chair. 4 legs and it's yellow back, it's all yellow. And I used to set that in the middle of the living room, right? And I would put my Happy Meals around me, like the toy, the fries, I was a lunatic. The nuggets, like I would make a circle with my force field of McDonald's Happy Meal. It had to just hanging out around me. And then I would watch my movie. I would watch my cartoons. This one day in my life, I was like, you know what? I'm about to watch my favorite movie. And at the time, my favorite movie was The Purple People Eater. And it was about this purple guy who just ran around living life, doing his thing. I don't really know why I liked the movie. It was just amazing. I was like, I ain't got nothing on this guy. He looked like Barney, but cooler with a horn in the middle of his head. You can't beat that. I finally learned how to work the tape player. You know, when it took VHSs, when the block, it looked like a oversized ice cream sandwich, had movies on it, and you could play them. And you had to rewind them with your finger because they had all the tape stuff. You know what I'm talking about. This is when fear became a part of my life. I knew bad things were out there in the world. I had a perfect place for everything around me in my little circle, my force field of McDonald's that I had around me. This particular day, I finally figured out how to work the tape player, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put the Purple People Eater and I'm gonna chill out. It's going down. So I get everything together. So I go to put the VHS in the tape player. I push it, and I guess I should have used my pointer finger and pushed it because I used my thumb, and it was small enough at the time to fit inside the VHS player. As the movie was going in, my thumb gets stuck and goes to the side, and I'm like, this cannot be a part of this movie. This is not supposed to happen. And as the movie's playing, everything's going good, but my thumb is stuck in the VHS player, and it's just stuck off to the right as the movie's playing. So if you just imagine me looking like I'm holding a VHS player while the movie's playing, the little flapper where the VHS goes in is pushed up because my thumb is stuck in there like this. I really don't know what's gonna happen. I didn't know until years later, but this was a part of fear. Hey man, you got a situation on your hands. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was like, what am I gonna do? Grandma's in the other room cooking, and she likes to stay in the kitchen while she was cooking back then. Grandma, I'm gonna need your assistance. I'm gonna need help. Grandma runs in. She's like, I don't know what to do. Looking at her like, you're the adult here, ma'am. I'm in this situation. I really need a hand. I gotta stop doing that. Grandma was like, okay, it's cool. Calm down. We'll call 911. The fire truck shows up. The police show everybody. Dude, everybody. I lived in a little neighborhood called Brentwood at the time, and everybody. Dude, it's like everybody's phone was connected to one phone. So when I called 911, everybody knew about it. So everybody's standing out, talking to each other like off a Friday. And I'm just like, hey man, mind your business. Mind your business. So what? My thumb's stuck in a tape player. Fireman walks in. There's no fire here, but there's a kid in danger. His life might be cut short because of the Purple People Eater. Fireman's like, oh, we got this. Like they've seen this before, and I know. I'm a young kid, but I know y'all have never in your life had a situation like this. And I'm pretty sure at the fire station, I was the butt of your jokes for a good 6 months. They'd take screw by screw out of the tape player, and they took the top off, and you could just see my little thumb just in there chilling while the movie's playing, get all of it apart. So finally they get my thumb out, and I don't even remember how they got it out, but I know they didn't have to cut nothing off, but it was traumatizing, and that's when fear became a big part of my life. And once DVDs came out, I was like, good. Threw all my VHSs away. I was like, I'm not doing this. Hey man, my thumb went in there, and I was like, it's gone. It's gone. It's in a different dimension. I can't do this. I am going to die here. I didn't even get to watch The Purple People Eater after that because I was like, I'm scared now. Now, it took that great movie and turned it into a scary movie because every time I think about the movie, I think about the time that I got my thumb stuck in a VCR and my grandma had to call 911 to save my life. I could have starved to death if I was there for 2 days just standing. I had weak knees at the time. I'm not a freaking horse. I can't lock shit in place and just hang out. That's not me. I can't do that.